Yo, microphone check. Hello, good evening. Welcome to day 11 of Virtue's Last Reward. If you do check my Twitter, I might have said that I might not stream. Psych! I lied. But this will probably be a short stream. Kind of decided to go on a whim. Initially, I was like, yo, I got too much of a cough that I thought it would be irritating, but I'm a little bit better. I still kind of have an itchy throat, but it's okay. I'm alive, so I'm gonna be streaming. But it's already 6 o'clock, 6:08 to be exact. So I probably have to leave. The latest is 7:30. So we got like a little less than an hour and a half. So I would usually wait a little bit for before we get the ball rolling, but I'm gonna just go ahead and start because probably not very much is gonna happen. I mean, within like the time that I usually wait. So I'm gonna go ahead. Let me tweet this out for those that actually use Twitter. Well, let me just respond to my other tweet. I'm looking for a GIF. All right, tweet is out. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for listening. We got a little bit over an hour. I'm going to do what we can do. Basically nothing. We will uncover some question marks, but I don't know how far we're going to be able to get today. But probably 7:30. But you guys got to remind me. Got to remind me, or else I'm a bad adult. All right. I'm ready. 28 hours, 33 minutes. All right, so basically, this is the second time we're seeing this. The first time we allied. So yesterday we allied. We're at 1 BP. So we went under negative. And then we saw the whole scene where Sigma was like about to die or whatever. But I guess we haven't seen something yet to like support this portion of the story. So we got to be continued ending. So we went back to this initial decision and we're about to hit betray. Which, let me see. Oh shit, why is this green? Crew quarters, is there proof it wasn't murder? Oh snap. Yo, what up, Robbie? Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that too, but I'm like trying to remember. What the hell did we hear? What did we hear yesterday that this unlocked? I know we found stuff about the... We found the journal. Oh, it's probably... you know what I'm guessing is that it's kind of what we talked about yesterday. Is that the people... probably were not actually murdered, and they probably got infected with Radical 6, which caused them to commit suicide. I mean, that is the assumption, and the assumption here is that that's why this part is now green. So instead of them trying to figure out like who murdered who, it's basically maybe it wasn't an actual murder. Maybe people just killed themselves. You found the thing you need to keep going. Yeah, I remember that for the first game too. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to betray here. I don't know if we should actually go back and do the question mark, or if we should go just keep going forward and hitting up other question marks. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is if we do that and then we do end up going back to the question mark, it will be like sometime later, and I'm hoping it's not something, or it's not a situation where we kind of lose track of what's going on. I don't know. Bad stuffs don't count for the cool. Bad ends don't count for the cool extra stuff. Yeah, I kind of realized that once we got a bunch of bad endings, that it's not, and it doesn't actually progress the story like in the first game. Because I mean, you get bad endings, but they're actual endings, right? They're still endings. Where in this one, when I was getting the game overs, I thought it was supposed to like contribute to something, but I think like at this point I'm like, yeah, probably not. But I'm gonna continue this portion and then we'll figure out what we should do. I don't really have a choice, do I? There's only one thing I can do. I'm going to choose ally.
You'll die.
Well, you never know. Just because Dio told us that, I'm gonna skip this because
we're
already
like
seen
that
this.
is going to choose ally if he doesn't have to?
I wonder what she says. She didn't say anything. Clover and I walked slowly out of the AB room. Dio glanced over at us as he exited his own room. I looked away before he could make eye contact.
Sigma. Why? After all that stuff you said.
Yo, man, we wishy-washy.
I mean, it's not like I'm criticizing you.
You want us to die, don't you?
I think you made the right decision.
You really aren't portraying Dio here. The true person you hurt is Quark. That sounds worse. Sorry.
You don't need to apologize. I think I would have chosen betray if I was in your position.
I'm mostly happy that your decision making doesn't affect other portions of the story. You know what I mean? Like, the endings are set in stone. It's not like if I betray a whole bunch of times in the beginning, it'll affect other endings or something like that. Like, that's what I was really worried about, which would be crazy, because if you think that way, like, your decisions flip some endings or something, like, that would be way outside of the box. And in this type of game, or just the Zero Escape stuff in particular, like, it's a possible thing.
We'll find another way, all right? We just have to keep an eye on Dio.
But at the same time, this flowchart doesn't go very far, so we're probably gonna get, like, stabbed or something.
As soon as he gives us an opening, we take it. And I'm sure Alice will help us too.
Did you tell her?
It's okay. We can trust Alice. There's no way she told him. Anyway, let's go check the results.
I'm kind of immune now to I'm immune now to betraying, because my mentality at this point is I want to just uncover as much of the story as possible. So sure, like, in a way we betrayed Quark, but I don't feel like this is, like, the decision I would actually make. She did tell Alice. I wonder when she had that opportunity.
Results from round 2 of the ambit, please.
Hey, what the hell is this?
Sorry, I decided to choose betray.
Oh, so you don't care what happens to Quark?
What kind of cold-hearted bastard are you? When they explored the lab? Please, just give it back.
Hey, Sigma, what are you talking about?
We found the Excelivir in the laboratory.
And Dio stole it. What? You mean he has it? Right now?
Nah, I don't have it.
What?
Well, I won't have it in about 2 seconds.
Oh, shit. The moment the words left his mouth, I knew what he planned to do. No! Don't! I leaped toward him as I spoke, but it was already too late. Dio snatched the vial out of his pocket, brought it up, and threw it to the ground. And threw it on the ground.
No!
Yo, everyone, kick his ass! You bastard!
What are you doing?
A promise is a promise. If you'd chosen ally, this never would have happened. You want to blame someone? Blame yourselves.
Gah! I'd had enough. Something snapped in my brain. Bastard! Grrr. I let out a guttural roar and leaped forward, only to be stopped short by a firm hand on my arm. It was fine.
Hold it.
Why are you stopping me?
Because this isn't the time for that.
Huh? What do you mean this isn't the time for...
Look at the number 9 door.
Oh yeah, because Clover... Wait, Kay? Kay was indeed standing in front of the door. Wait, what? What is he...
No!
Isn't Clover a 9 also? Oh, no, she's not. His BP is 9.
What?
Can I skip this now? No. Suddenly we were all running toward Kay and the number 9 door. If there's one thing I learned about this game is that once you hit 9, people, no matter how you think of people, they just peace out. They don't care. I mean, at least as far as the people that we've seen hit 9. Okay, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Well, that should be obvious. But if you insist, I am attempting to leave.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I assure you, I would do no such thing. I am perfectly serious. After a rational assessment of the facts, I have concluded that this is the wisest course of action. What is currently our highest priority? The answer is, of course, to save Quark. He must be taken to a hospital as soon as possible. For that to happen, one of us must escape and call for help. Currently, the only one of us capable of doing so is myself. That is why I intend to escape.
And leave us all behind.
Nice. There's some black and white.
Unavoidable. But as I said, I do intend to call for help.
Couldn't you have at least waited until the next round? Then you could have raised Quark's BP to 9 and taken him with you.
And what would happen if Dio was Quark's opponent the next round? I have no illusions about what Dio would do. This is the most logical choice.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will read.
Wait! Where's Alice?
Ah, yes. Alice is in the AB room. She has collapsed, but you needn't be concerned. She is only sleeping.
Wait, did he really like knock her ass out? The most logical choice is kicking Dio's ass. I agree.
Oh no! What did you do to Alice?
You will need to ask her yourself.
Yeah, I remember this conversation. They're like, oh, trust me, I wouldn't do anything to her. But yeah, something happened.
I must take my leave.
Hey! God damn it! Wait!
Dio charged at K, but the larger man easily sidestepped him and tumbled nimbly through the door just before it closed. K escapes, Dio gets his ass kicked. Perfect ending.
The number 9. This ends. Thank you. As the game escape, please.
Is it just game over? Wow. No, like follow up? They didn't even talk. That was a terrible ending then. Like that's probably I'm a little bit biased because this is recently, but I feel like that's one of the worst game overs you can get. You kill Quark, no cure for Quark, Dio's still an ass, KS, you don't escape, game over. Game over, bro, game over. All right. So the question is, do we continue with the question mark or do we start from here? What should we do? I mean, as we unlock the question marks, maybe we should do them. Or should we get all the juicy stuff all at once? That is the dilemma. Zero time dilemma. Yo, Charles. Overcooked is so stressful. I know, man. Yo, I saw you got it. I saw you got it, man. I hit accept. On your gift, and then I went to the activity section to see it like that I own it. I was like, whoa, nice. And then I saw Baba Charles owns Overcooked. I'm like, oh shit, he got it. Single players, if you're trying to play single player, it's way too hard. But we can play too. I mean, it doesn't have online multiplayer, but we can try the Steam remote play if you want at some point. That way you clear out most of the middle. Start from a new door. Oh, you mean like here, right? Or do you mean like up here? I'm ready to get yelled at. I wouldn't yell at you. Betray. Oh, here? Okay. Yeah, it sounds good. This is kind of where I was leaning towards also. So sorry.
10 seconds.
Well, you won. The decision's yours. Now decide, ally or betray.
I forgot. I don't even remember who we're betraying.
1.
I think Tenmyoji.
Round 1. Result and
It's fine. I stepped out of the AV room. I could see the others running towards the projection. Can I skip? Nope. Tenmyoji was left behind. His footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that?
Chose betray, huh? That's messed up.
Why you judging me, Fi? What? You said I should.
Hey, I didn't say that. I just asked you a question. What would happen to our BP if Tenmyoji chose to betray us?
It was a leading question. Oh, I get it. I was wondering why you were so happy to let me choose after you lost at rock, paper, scissors. You were planning to use me as a scapegoat all
Was
along. God damn it.
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
Siggy! Fido! Hey, what are you kids doing over there?
Fido!
We're about to announce the results.
Anyway, we need to go have a look at the results first. Come on.
Come on. Hey, wait. Shit.
Good.
But yeah, man, Overcooked, I've never played it solo. Like, I only initially played it solo to see how it was, but solo it's not really meant to be played solo. If anything, it's more stressful because you actually have to control 2 people. It's too much micromanagement.
Looks like you're all here. Finally, let's get ready to rock! Amberdex game! Round 1!
It must be some chaotic fun with other players. It's definitely one of those party type games that you just like bust out. You can bust it out, but then it's fun, but it's like chaotic and stressful, and you might ruin a friendship or 2, depending on how you are.
The results!
Like, what the fuck, man? I need buns. Yo, cook the meat. What's wrong with you?
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
I said I need lettuce, not tomatoes. Whoa, we're at 6. Overcooked is like Overwatch, but more stressful. Yeah, because if your teammate... Well, it's like Overwatch, too. If your teammates are bad... But the thing is, like, you can absolutely carry more in Overwatch than in Overcooked. Because you can't do it alone.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
I got betrayed?
Uh-oh. It was 5. He chose ally? Why? He chose betray last time.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. The truth was I didn't know why I'd said that earlier. The words had just appeared in my mouth before I knew I was saying them.
Well, you're the one who chose betray.
What? What are you talking about? It was 5.
I should be asking you why.
She seduced us and made us push it.
I told him you might choose betray.
Why you?
I can't believe you. I'd never choose betray. I trusted you two.
What? You've hit betray before? Why you lying?
And this is what I got.
Ah, I apologize.
So fine, you don't need to apologize. I was the one who did it. I pushed the button.
Yeah, I guess you've got a point.
Huh? So this dialogue will flip with depending on which part you picked first on this route. So this dialogue will flip depending on which part you picked first on this route. I think I picked the ally route. Actually, I'm not really. I'm not sure. I mean, if you picked ally or betray, right? I mean, we picked ally last time.
It's Sigma's fault.
I remember.
You want to blame someone, blame him.
What the hell, Fi?
What, you gonna fight each other now? I don't care which one of you pushed the button. I'm never trusting either of you again. This isn't over. Just you wait.
I tried to think of something to say, but before I could come up with the right words, he was gone. I spun around. Fi, what the foo? What the foo? Oh, she was gone too. God, what the hell? How'd she just disappear like that? As I looked around the room for Fi, I noticed that Clover K and Luna seemed to be having some kind of an argument as well. I moved closer and did my best to listen.
Why did you do it? Sorry. I guess I wanted to get out of here as soon as possible, you know?
I apologize, but I felt the same way.
But if we all choose ally, then we could all escape together.
You know what? I feel like, based on the amount that we've played so far, Luna always gets fucked over.
It only takes 3 turns to get 6 points.
Like I feel like she's such a happy person, but she always seems sad. Like her dialogue seems so sad all the time. Just because of our agenda trying to reveal more of the endings.
That would be enough to get us out.
Luna sounds like she's about to cry. She always sounds like that when she's sad. She has that anime sad face going on.
Why? Well, of course we know that. But if we betray, then it's faster.
If your opponent chooses ally and you choose betray, then you gain 3 points. Do that twice and you get 6 points. You see?
If you ally, then you have to play the AB game 3 times.
Whatever. Don't try to justify your reasoning for betraying Luna. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Yo, man Ren. What's up?
But if you betray somebody, you only have to do it twice.
Oops.
Why are you acting like that's the right thing to do? I almost feel like you're blaming me or something.
We aren't trying to blame you.
But, I mean, if you just think about it, wouldn't it make sense to choose betray?
Look at them. Look at them trying to justify hurting her feelings.
Forget it. I understand now.
I mean, at least I hit betray. You know, and I was honest about it. They're like, oh, you hit betrayals faster. You know, that's why we did it. At this point, then the characters don't know that negative and 0 BP could kill someone. Oh, right. I always get that confused because we're always jumping around like where we're at. It's good that you point that out.
Silly of me to trust you guys.
Luna walked off with her head buried between her shoulders. Stop bullying Luna. I agree. Luna is... I like her the best. Like, she's very sweet. You know, she's nice. I mean, she hasn't done anything bad as far as I have seen. I mean, we don't know what could happen, but we haven't seen her being negative at all. You know, and I appreciate that. You know, she's not trying to reveal all the endings like us and betraying people left and right. You know, giving people false hope. It's like, oh, I'm an ally with you on one playthrough. I'm gonna betray you on another playthrough. Her back trembled as if perhaps she were crying, but I couldn't see her face. Alice, Dio, and Quark, however, seem to be having some issues of their own.
Fine. You just wait.
And Alice, too. Alice always gets messed up. Like, she gets betrayed, like, a lot in the scenarios that have played out so far. And she's usually
Quark.
She's usually like the first person to die.
My fault? Why are you blaming me?
They exchanged dark looks and stomped off in different directions. You know what I realized? That actually didn't go very far. First, is this the no the first? But this is actually the first ally betrayal, right? Because this part is breaking out of the AB rooms. Yeah. So if you actually go this way, that conversation with Dio and Quark, it's actually really short. I think we've already seen like the long version of it. Although I didn't really remember
Zero, when does
the
the next
extra
round
information
start?
you get.
What makes you think we'll be
I
having
skip?
another round?
Okay, they're explaining what the Fitbits do. Fitbits, what they do, and like how it can kill you. And then he's explaining how he got shot in the dick with the smoke. See again. Oh, okay. And then this is where we're just killing time and investigating. I don't know if anything changes here, but we shall see. It is still skipping. Which means that we've already seen this. Wow, this is saving so much time. Okay, we've already seen all of that. Wasn't important.
Sigma.
Ah, because we betrayed him. He's pissed. Wait, no. Oh, yeah. This is where we betrayed him. He could have covered the vents with his feet. I know. Nice. Oh my god. I could totally like picture that.
What do you want?
What do I want? What do you think I'm here to play? Doctor? Only if you're secretly Clover. Wait, what?
Tell you what, how about I'll be the doctor?
Uh-oh. He's gonna examine where we got shot by the smoke.
You get on the exam table and I'll cut you open with that scalpel over there.
Oh, he mad. Man, are you still pissed?
What the hell do you think? My BP's down to 1 thanks to you.
Come on, I already told you I was sorry.
Yes, and that makes it all better. You goddamn idiot.
Well, who's, you know, you're the one with 1 BP. Who's the idiot now, huh? Well, then what the heck am I supposed to do?
Piss off.
Seems like I'm already doing that.
You don't know the half of it. Just get out of my sight.
Get out of here. Make like a leaf and get out of here. Easy solution, then just close your eyes.
Leave before I make yours black. The last guy I fought went home in an ambulance.
Okay. He fought a corpse, that's why. Shouldn't have picked a fight with a paramedic then.
Shut up.
Wow. Damn. Sigma's mean, man. Fine. Calm the boomer down. I shoved my hands in my pockets and looked around the room. You know, considering... Wait, no. Yeah, he's probably a boomer. It's like, considering the year it is was like 2028 or something. He might not be a boomer. He might be a millennial. I shoved my hands in my pockets and looked around the room. Okay, millennial. In like, what, 10 years? Okay, millennial, calm down. So is it just you here?
On this side of the divider, yeah.
Can I skip this? Alright, so that's the only conversation.
Like I'm gonna tell that to someone who betrayed me.
Wait, what did we ask him? Alright, fine. I'll just ask Quark. Quark!
Hey, stop it! Quark! Don't tell him a damn thing!
Whoa, you're getting more suspicious by the... I'd started toward the partition as I spoke with the intention of finding Quark. I found him as I rounded the divider, but... Oh, is this where... Is he go psycho here? No, not yet. That's where he's just like dazed. Okay, okay. What happened? Ah, Quark! I don't like seeing that part. It's like disturbing. Damn, a lot of stuff is being skipped, man. I guess we've seen a lot. So how are we gonna do this?
I won't go with Sigma. He betrayed me last time.
What about Phi?
You hit the button, right, Sigma?
Well, yes, but...
I don't want to go with Dio. Same reason.
Me too.
I can't trust that he won't betray me again.
Thanks a lot, Quark. You've single-handedly torpedoed my reputation.
Well, that leaves us with option B.
Why is he... Dude, Quark's not even there. Why is he a dick to like a sick kid?
No. We can't do option B.
Why not?
Sorry, Luna. But I can't trust you. Or Phi either.
What? You can't trust Luna?
The way he is right now, someone's going to have to carry Quark. I just can't afford to give him to someone I don't trust.
I thought you trusted Phi.
Not enough for this.
Because Dio is a dick.
Then what do you intend to do?
Quark shifted silently in Kei's arms.
Quark is a solo, as are you, Tenmyoji.
Can I skip yet? Again.
Solos can't pair with one another. You do remember that?
Yeah, of course I do.
It's because, I mean, his dialogue changes because he's different mentally right now since you've betrayed him.
I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted. There's one person.
Who do you trust then?
Clover.
Clover?
What? Me?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Why?
I can't tell you.
Because I've also lived in Bedrock.
I just know that you'll keep him safe.
Well, that's nice of you to say, but my partner is Sigma. Are you sure you want me to take him?
It's fine. Clover, you just vote by yourself. Make Sigma wait outside the AB room.
No.
Whoa.
If Clover takes Quark, then we have to go with option C, right? That means I'll be stuck with Dio. There's no way in hell I'm going to let that happen.
Who do you want to pair up with then?
Isn't it obvious? Quark. Remember what the announcement said? Something about how the system will automatically vote ally for anyone who doesn't enter their own vote in time? If Quark doesn't wake up by then.
No! This is exactly why I can't trust any of you.
1 minute remains until
We don't have time to argue this. Let's take a vote. Those opposed to C?
Alice and Dio's hands went up.
What? Why don't you want C, Dio?
Well, if she's got that much of a hate-on for me, that hardly plays into my hands, does it?
Fine, whatever. I assume anyone who didn't raise their hand is all right with option C then?
No one objected. I kept my mouth shut too. Just as Alice had said, there was an excellent chance that Quark would default to ally. If that happened, he'd make a great opponent. I choose ally, of course, but it would be good to not have to worry about him choosing betray.
All right. 6-2 in favor.
Wait, what about me?
Stay here if you don't like it. I imagine your partner might have something to say about that, though.
Kay handed Quark to me gently, then crossed his arms and turned to face Alice. Her jaw clenched as she stared up at him, and I could see the gears turning inside her head. So Kay looked at Alice, her jaws clenched as she stared up at him and could see the gears turning inside her head.
Fine. 10 seconds.
Hurry, Clover. The door's closing.
Right.
So it's Clover, us, and Quark.
Hey, take care of Quark.
Don't worry about it. I got a good grip on Quark, nodded to Tenmyoji, and took off for the door. Our feet slapped against the metal floor as we ran. The empty voice of the announcer echoed in my ears.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
You know what I'm really curious about? Is that how are they going to explain how we retained information for the like to be continued portion? Is the boy. Hey, what up, Q? Like there hasn't been a logical explanation on how that's a thing, whereas in the first game it kind of like the background kind of explained it. Huh? Is this a dead end?
Well, there are
Hold
3
on.
doors
Can
here,
we skip? Nope.
but it looks like they're all locked.
What's this thing? It's got a lever on it.
Can you pull the lever?
What about TBC? You mentioned TBC yesterday. I forgot what you meant by it. Come on, my hands are kind of full right now.
Yeah.
Oh, to be continued. Oh, you know how some parts are to be continued because you don't know the information yet to proceed? So I haven't actually done a to be continued portion where we actually have the information or the whatever knowledge needed to move forward, which is why I pointed out at the beginning of the stream how we noticed that the spot was now green, which I'm assuming is because we have data that correlates with that section. But I was just saying, because we haven't done a section like that before, I'm wondering how the game is gonna explain that portion, you know, because like in 999 the whole different scenarios kind of play to the story, you know what I mean? Like in a different timeline, like the information was passed telepathically or something, right? Like that was the explanation. But in this, that hasn't really been a thing. But the way that you get information from different sections is now kind of becoming a thing.
I can take Quark then.
You really don't want to touch that thing, do you?
I mean, look at it. It looks
Yo,
suspicious.
Aegis.
Like I'm gonna touch it and whoosh, a bunch of poison needles fly out of the wall.
Whoosh.
Maybe if I had like a piece of wood to move it with or something.
Piece of wood? I think you might be a little paranoid.
Then you do it.
You do it. Fine. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. I shifted Quark over to one shoulder and flipped the switch with my free hand. Retreatment. Oh yeah. This is where we found him, inside of the like pod. See, no needles. Everything's fine.
For now, only one of the doors opened.
Did you see the plaque on that door before it opened? I think it said something like treatment center.
Do you think that's some kind of medical thing?
First an infirmary, now this? Why do I keep ending up in these places? I glance over at Quark asleep on my shoulder. Hey, you know what? We may have lucked out.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, if this is where they treat people, maybe they got something that can cure Quark.
Oh, yeah.
Let's head on in then.
Okay.
Whoa. The funny thing is, well, it's not really funny. This is one of 2 locations that we've seen Dio be dead in. I think we've seen him die twice. We've seen Kay be dead 1 time. Like he got hit with an axe or something, right? Yeah. But then some characters always they seem to be dead always around the same spot. Like Alice is always dead in the same spot. So is like Luna. What are those?
It says on the side, treatment pod.
So I guess it treats people. Maybe it can help Quark.
Yeah.
Damn, no good. It's locked. Let's take a look around. Maybe something in here will tell us how to unlock this door. Clover nodded and bounced off to examine the room. I lay Quark down just outside of the door to the treatment center. Clover might have been overly paranoid about the lever, but there was no harm in being cautious. Hang on there, little guy. We'll get you fixed up soon. I ruffled his hair gently, then turned and headed back into the room. I had some investigating to do. Seek a way out. Alright. Let's do this. There are 3 treatment pods in the pod room. There are numbers on the end of each one. Reading from left, there are 1, 2, and 3. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Hey, plant. Look at these lush green leaves. It's not good for my throat. This sturdy, thick shaft. Okay, gotta be so descriptive. It looks like it's full of energy and stamina. How does the plant have stamina? Did you notice there's something stuck in the trunk? It looks like a piece of green plastic. Let me see if I can get it out. Huh? Looks like it's really in there. I think it's stuck on something. I guess we'll just have to take the whole thing then. Huh? Well, that plastic thing could be important. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. A healthy plant. There's a button under the screen. Push it then. Right. And there. Hey, turned on. Looks like there's something on it. Thick shaft? I know, right? It's like, who describes a tree that way? That is the thickest shaft I've ever seen. What the heck is this? It says start in the corner there. Maybe it's a board game. You have found an image of a board game. You can review it in the archive. Alright. Just like every board game. You don't know how the hell to play it. Illustration of a dice game. Alright, Toblerone. Okay, cool. I don't know. Nice lion. Toblerone Ushanka hat. Is that what it said? It's a pretty realistic painting. It's a really real lion. Don't sing in a whisper like that. It's creepy. It looks kind of like he's coughing up a hairball. I think he's trying to eat something, not cough it up. He's trying to eat a hairball? Probably something else. What? I don't know. There's just a hole there. So we need to put something into the hole? We should put in the thick shaft. Yeah, I think so. Hell if I know. Sometimes, you know, your eyes just see words. You know what I mean? And you saw the Toblerone you Shanka hat. Alright, alright. Oh, jellyfish. Oh my gosh, aliens. Pretty sure they're just jellyfish. Aliens. There are 3 jellyfish. 2 yellow ones and a purple one. What's that inside the purple one? Is it digesting human flesh? Why would you even think something like that? I don't think it's meat anyway. Look at it. It's too solid. I think it's a tile of some sort. I wonder if we can get it out. Sorry. My phone lit up. Thanks for the retweet, Symbiotic. Oh shit! Oh shit! The hell did I do? There's a circular tile inside the purple jellyfish. If I can get that tank open, maybe I can get it out. There's a lid on the tanks. Sigma stick in your thick shaft. That's a different game. You can't open it? Nope. Looks like it's locked. Well, it's got a keyhole. Then I guess we need to unlock it if we want to open it. That's the bonus game, like the Clover game you showed me earlier. Look, there's a plant over there too. This one's all withered. It has a piece of plastic stuck in it too. Guess this doesn't come out either. Guess I might as well take this one too, pot and all. Clover would probably like that, to be honest. I bet. There's a bit of red plastic. Alright. Alrighty. The wall clock, nothing strange here. What? Are you serious? Are we even looking at the same clock? Everything about it is abnormal. Really? Totally looks like a regular clock to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, abnormality number 1. No hands. Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't have any. What do you mean you guess? How could you miss that? Sorry. Anyway, abnormality number 2. There's some weird green glowy thing. Oh yeah, there is. What is that? I guess there's no way to know without taking it out. But there's a cover, right? You can't get it out. Yeah, and it won't open. Shoot. Well, duh, there's no way it's gonna be that easy. So if we want this green thing, we have to figure out a way to get that cover open. Yep. Abnormality number 3 is the hole in the bottom left corner. Huh? I wonder what it is. I think it's probably a keyhole. Oh ho. Ho ho ho. And that means, wait, we can think later. I've got 2 more points of abnormality. Number 4, turn your attention to the other side of the clock, specifically the bottom right corner. What do you think these are? Those things that are on the tree? Well, there are 2 slots painted red and green. Do you think they're for memory cards? They sure look like they are. And I've saved the best for last. Abnormality number 5 is about number 4. Huh? Look, see where it says number 4 on the clock face? The number 4 is the 5th abnormality. Yes, I see. It is rather odd. Does that mean this is the 4th clock? Anyway, those are the 5 weird things about this clock. Where were you looking anyway? At the clock? Then your eyes must be worse than I thought. They're pretty bad. Is that it? Alright. Whoa. A tablet. There's a message on it. 4 pieces for the first password. 1 piece for the second password. What the hell is that supposed to mean? If I touch it, the screen changes. Do you think maybe pieces could mean like the pieces in the board game? Pieces? Don't you remember what it said on the tablet before the password screen popped up? Like 4 pieces for the first password, 1 piece for the second password. Those pieces. Okay, but what board game are you talking about? You already forgot? Do I remember? I'm just testing you. A binder. Looks like there's a piece of paper in it. It says how to open the pod room door. The door is protected by a 4-digit password. You can use the hit below count hints displayed on the screen to figure out what those 4 digits are. If one of the numbers you select is in a number in the password and in the right place, that will add to your hit count. If one of the numbers you select is a number in the password is not in the right place, that will add to your blow count. You get 10 tries for each password. If you exhaust your 10 tries, the password will reset. It's RNG based. Okily dokily. Shoot, won't open. There's a control panel in the middle of it. Yeah, I think this is how you unlock it. Your 10 guesses to figure out the password. If you guess wrong 10 times, the code will reset and you must start over. I'm not quite sure how it's supposed to work, but I guess I can mess with it a bit. It's funny because like the first time it actually says that you just guess stuff. It said 1 hit, 1 blow. Now it says 1 hit, 0 blow. Hold on. If one of the numbers you select is a number in the password, but it is not in the right place, that will add to your blow count. So the number 4 that we removed is the correct number. It was just in the wrong spot. Okay. So I'm assuming the 1 and the 4. Oh snap! You did it, Sigma! Looks like that was the answer. Phew! That was lucky. Anyway, it seems to have unlocked. There's a message on the screen. Currently undergoing internal maintenance. Please stand by. I guess we can't use this one. Yeah. Looks like there are 3 pods from the left. They're pod 1, 2, and 3. There are numbers on them. You just can't see them from here. Also, they've got handles. Maybe they're for opening the pods up. Yo, what if like a zombie appeared or something? That would have been scary. Whoa. This looks like a digital clock. 111? That has to be upside down. Numbers on a digital clock. $111. Screen says currently undergoing internal maintenance. We can't use it. Open Sesame Street. Yeah, it is a key, isn't it? Silver key. This looks just like a normal key. Have you seen any keyholes that look like they might fit it? A clock, huh? Did you think it was a nipple with 2 hairs growing out of it? That is oddly specific. Of course not. The hands are pointing to 620. 71. Maintenance complete. Please insert activation chip. What does it mean about an activation chip? Well, I guess it's a chip we insert to activate the pod. You think? Why are you being like that? This is important. Okay, I get it. We need to get Quark into one of these, right? Yeah. Quark. Whoa, there's a clock on the top. This is a clock. The hands are pointing 7:15. Are you sure you're reading it right? Yeah. See the 12? That's the top. That looks more like 6:15. There's something in here. A key. A white key. Dimple key? It's pretty thick too. Alright. Every time I solve a puzzle and Baba is me, I feel so fucking smart. Nice. Maybe that was their goal, to make you feel like you accomplished something and you're smart. I think that's all there is in this room, I guess. I actually heard good things about that game. They also make me feel stupid. Well, I mean, if you haven't figured it out yet, maybe. Unless it's more like, oh my god, it's so obvious. I highly recommend. Yeah, a lot of people have good things to say. I think it was also on, it was on like the Steam Awards thing too. Like for indie game or puzzle game. I actually have played Anti-Chamber, but only a little bit. Whoa. Haha. I like to see your reactions to that. I actually tried some like random day. I just decided to stream it and only played maybe for not even an hour, like a very short, and then I kind of moved on, which is weird because I rarely ever do that. I think I just got stuck and it was like a casual impromptu stream type of day, so I was like, oh, I'll just go back to it. but I do have it. I'd help you out. Yeah, I know. I'll be like, Q, I need a clue. Haha, it's open. Yeah, a lot of people recommend that game too, which is probably why I tried it initially. Maybe I just wasn't mentally ready to play it at that time. Well, I guess I'll grab this thing first. Chip with number 1 written on it. A chip with the green light on it. Not sure what it does. Number 1 is 715.
Well, the device worked.
Oh my god, Bookmark, thank you for the host. Bookmark. Thank you. Oh, just chatting. All right. We got a chip with the number 1. Okay, let's stick the chip in the insert and see what happens. It's been good. I feel like I'm starting to get sick, but overall, pretty good. Hope you've been good. Oh, look, the color changed. I think it says something too. It's like a terrible game for having a sore throat for. Uh-oh. Hold on, let me pick this up, guys. One sec. All right, I got like 10 minutes, guys, FYI. There's a message on the screen. Before use, the system must be initialized. Please perform the following tests. Treat vegetation. 2. Freeze vegetation. Until tests are complete, pod will not function with human occupant. Alright. What the heck is this? We can't put a person in there until it runs its tests. It seems pretty clear to me. Then what about Quark? Don't worry, we just need to run the tests. Something about treating and freezing a plant? Yeah, treating makes sense. These being treatment pods and all, but freezing, well, we don't really have a choice, do we? We gotta follow the instructions. Come on, we don't have time to just sit around. We gotta do these tests so we can get Quark into one of these pods. Yeah, right. Got it. Possibly not getting sick. I'm like a little bit worried because I'm one of those people who I don't really get sick often, but when I do get sick, I get really sick. So I'm not trying to like jinx myself, but I'm hoping for the best. And I said I was gonna take NyQuil, but I didn't take it just because if I had taken it, it just would have been like too sluggish the rest of the day. And I was like, I'm gonna hold off taking it. I'll probably take it before I sleep tonight, and hopefully feel better in the morning. Physically I feel okay. It's just my throat starting to feel kind of itchy. My sickness stuff lasts months on end. I'm so wishing the best. Thanks. Yeah, I just like after that one time I got sick for damn, I don't even know how long it was. I just remember for a good weeks I just like slept and it was just a blur for me. I don't remember anything. Yeah. When I got like well, there's like a specific term for it besides bronchitis, or like it like affects your lungs. It was bad. Like I couldn't, for a couple months I just like I couldn't sleep. Twas bad, Betty bad. Was it the fall? I think it wasn't. I think it was before Thanksgiving, because I went on a trip as I was getting better, which was probably a bad idea, seeing as I was just like barely getting over sickness, but I was still sick. Okay, we put the thing in. Maybe I have to put the plant in here. Okay, put the healthy plant down. What do we do next? Let's try closing the pod. Right, here goes. They gave you steroids or something? Oh. They gave me something and it didn't help. It was like bullshit. You're swole as fuck like Arnold. Arnold? Like, come on, someone think of a fat dude. Fat dude named Arnold. Identifying subject done. Tom Arnold. Diagnosing subject done. Initiating freeze cycle. Freeze test complete. Pod opening. Whoa, it's totally frozen stiff. Probably because of your lame joke. Did I say something? Look, the leaves are all crunchy. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Ah, oh man, what'd you do, Clover? It's all broken now. But, whatever, just help me clean it up. Huh? This wasn't here before. It's that plastic thing that was stuck in the trunk. Must have fallen out when the plant shattered. Green memory card. I wonder what this is. A memory card maybe? It's got those metal pin things on it. Beans? I like beans. Alright, hold on. We're gonna put the other, I think we gotta put the other plant in there too, right? Okay, this time it's the withered plant's turn. I wonder if it'll work. Who knows? Let's just close it up. Identifying subject done. Diagnosing subject done. Initiating treatment cycle. The green switch game. Treatment completed. Pod opening. Hey, what the heck is this? That plant was practically dead a minute ago. No way. No way, that's impossible. It's like magic. Well, we won't need this plant anymore. He's done a good job. Thank you for your service, sir. Whoa, huh? Hey, it looks like there's something here. Must be the thing that was stuck in the trunk. Whatever the treatment was, must have pushed it out. Oh my god, red. It's a Christmas memory cards. It's red. Alright, I think that should complete both of the tests, so hurry up and put Quark in. I know, hang on. There we go. I wonder who put him in before we came here. Yeah, no. Thanks for chilling, everyone. I mean, I know I kind of hopped on last minute when I tweeted out that I probably wasn't going to stream, but I'm powering through because I want to be able to play games with you guys. There we go. He's sure sleeping pretty hard, huh? You'd never think he's sick. I guess that Soporol stuff is pretty strong. Yeah, so what do we do now? How about closing the cover like we did before? That should start the automatic diagnosis. Got it. Identifying subject done. Diagnosing subject done. Single human occupant secured. Beginning treatment. Oh, he's gonna freeze. Is he going to be okay? Maybe we should check the screen. Yeah. I think this is some kind of readout of Quark's vital signs. Body temperature, pulse rate, blood pressure, respiration, frequency. They all look normal. What a relief. Wait, there's something else down at the bottom. Radical 6 virus detected in subject. System is not equipped to treat Radical 6. Current program will alleviate symptoms but cannot cure viral infection. What the heck? Then what was the point of putting him in here? Well, I don't think there was no point. After all, it says it can alleviate the symptoms. But, hold on. Let's keep looking. It says more. The system is capable of inducing a cold sleep state. Cold sleep state freezes subject with casts, preserving cellular structure. During the cold sleep state, body functions are suspended, preventing viral spread. Activate sleep function? Yes, no. Cold sleep? What the heck is that? That's when you sleep and you're cold and you don't wear a blanket. I have no idea. But remember the freezing test? Whatever, we need to get out of here and tell everyone else about this. What should we tell it to do? Huh? Do we put him in cold sleep? Activate sleep function? Yes, no. No question. What if he got smashed like the plant? No, it is. We'll break him into a million pieces. So we good? We good? So he's in there, but he's not in cold sleep. Hey, what's up, Iris? You caught me just in time because I'm about to hop off. We ain't doing that without his guardian's permission. Oh, you mean the old man? Won't he die from not going into the AB game? He won't. Well, I'm trying to remember. No, he dies if he doesn't go into a room, not if he doesn't vote. Voting just makes it so he automatically allies. So if he doesn't go through a colored door, then he's boned. But guys, I would love to stay. I'm sorry it was so short, but I gotta go ahead and call it now. 7:26 p.m. I gotta hurry up and put on pants and head out the door. 1 hour 21 minute stream. Pretty short, but considering the fact that I probably wasn't planning to stream. Well, I was planning to, and then I was like, I don't think I can stream because I ain't feeling it. And then I hopped on, and we were able to play for 1 hour and 20 minutes. And we actually got a decent amount done. We got a decent amount done. It's kind of sad how all I have is freaking Dio's face. Yo, we're 12 minutes from 30 hours. I can't believe I've played this for 30 hours, man. This game goes fast. Actually, it doesn't go fast. It actually goes kind of slow, but the time passes fast. Yeah. That's what I mean. But yes, we are going to call it here. We did good, and plus we found our first, like, you know, we noticed our first green question mark, so that's exciting. Probably check that out once we kind of clear up some more question marks on this side. But yeah, we saw that. We got we got the bad ending. Game over as usual. And yeah, we did this, and we're moving down this tree right here. Only took us an hour and 20. But yes, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you guys very much for watching, lurking, and listening as usual. Like I said, I know it was really short, and I didn't expect anybody to come in, because I did tweet out that I was probably going to postpone the stream, but I just kind of just hopped on a whim, because I was like, you know what, I know it's going to be short, but, you know, if I can like power through it, you know, if someone like pops in and says hi, then it was worth it, as corny as that sounds. But I had fun. I've never finished a stream and have been like, that wasn't worth it. Like, I always have hesitations coming on initially for whatever random reasons, but after I stream, I'm always like, man, it was always worth it. The good thing is that, well, it's a good and bad thing. It is a Friday, so I don't have a schedule on the weekend. But there's always a possibility for impromptu streams. I just don't know if this weekend will be a thing. But as usual, I will let you guys know via Twitter. So check out the Twitter, even if you don't use Twitter. And even if you don't, if I tweet something, it'll show up on the Twitch page too. So if you don't want to go on Twitter, you can just go on my on the Twitch page. So I'm losing my train of thought. But yes, I really got to go. Thank you guys very much again for kicking it with me in the chat today. Thank you everybody that stopped by today and everyone that stuck around to the end. Thank you for all of the hosts. Zodzerg, DCat, Latency Lounge, Bookmark, Real Killer Mist, Tiago, Wobotronster, Charge Zoid, Deathquan, Specs OG, Noob Queen, Rackshaw Family, Sammy the Berber, and everybody else that hosted throughout the stream. Thank you very much. I will, well, if I don't see you guys this weekend, have a very nice weekend. I will always be around on Twitter, so, or not Twitter, but well, Twitter too, but Discord. So, you know, feel free to hit me up. But if I don't, yeah, like I said, if I don't see you this weekend, have a very nice weekend. I was like, have a nice New Year's. Wait, no, but New Year's is on Wednesday. So I will see you guys on Monday, December 30th. Hopefully I'm not sick then. I'm going to take some NyQuil tonight and probably pass out. But other than that, thanks again. Take cares. I will see you guys soon. Have a good one and enjoy the rest of your evening. And I will talk to you soon. Peace.